What's going on, guys? We're back here with another video, and we're going to be doing another mock draft. I think this might be the second or third of the year, and it's going to be another good one. Updated draft picks, updated class. Some things have moved, including the draft order and the people in the draft class. I know I said I was going to do two-round mock draft, but I promise that will be the next one. Not sure when it's going to be, though, but probably in a few weeks. But this one is going to be a one-round mock draft, just to show you what's been moved around and what stuff like that. And there'll also be a Houston Texans franchise coming out shortly. I think I might upload this one first, but we'll see. All right, so let's get into it. Lions, I think, still hold the first overall pick, as they are 0-7 now, I believe, or 0-6, 0-7. But they played really well, almost beat the Lions, and I still think that Jared Goff isn't the solution at quarterback, but there's no good quarterback to take a number one. So they're just going to go best player available. That's Kayvon Thibodeaux. He's so good. He's only played maybe one full game this year, but he had like 9 tackles, 2 sacks, 4 tackles for loss. He's so active and so explosive off the edge. He's been good in every single year he's played. He is definitely for sure the best player in the class. And something that I'm kind of happy about is the Eagles at number 2. The Dolphins are losing, which absolutely I love. Hopefully they don't get Deshaun Watson, because then that pick will get worse. But they are 1-6 or 1-5, so yeah, that's good. And at number 2, I'm taking the corner to help the secondary. Derek Stingley has been outstanding. Another shutdown outside cornerback, and that's what we need. We don't really have much in the secondary. And Darius Slay is getting older, so we need help there. We got torched by the Raiders, and we just need help on defense and quarterback, pretty much. All right, number 3, Texans, another QB-needy team. I don't think they can take a quarterback here. There's literally no good ones. And I'm going with another edge rusher, Aiden Hutchinson. He's been great, the best defensive player for Michigan this year. He's very explosive off the edge as well as Kayvon Thibodeaux. He's not almost there, but he is a tier below Thibodeaux. But he is great. He's moved himself up in this class, and I think he'll be a top 5 pick. Great edge rusher, great speed, great size, and that's perfect for what the Texans are trying to do. And there's really no one else good enough to take here, I guess, for them. Jets at 4. Kind of thinking about this a little bit. I think they need a corner, but I don't know if you can take Andrew Booth or Kaiir Elam or Ahmad Garner at 4. So I'm maybe saying that they take best player available and take Evan Neal, the big power tackle. And I do like this pick because then you got your 2 tackles for the future. Evan Neal at right tackle or left tackle, and Mekhi Becton at right tackle. Brings so much power, so much versatility, so much speed at the position. He's a brick wall, a literal brick wall. He does not let anything pass him. He will be a great player. He's already polished. And if the Jets can get him, Zach Wilson should be good on the outside. You just got to fix up the interior, but they got to protect Zach Wilson. The whole offensive line's been awful. And they need help, and Evan Neal will be perfect for them. The Jags here probably also would have loved Evan Neal, but they'll go best player available, Kyle Hamilton. Another great safety, overhang defender, amazing player. He's so good. I love what he does, and he can really do anything. Zone coverage, he makes some tackles, man coverage. Just a great player, and the Jags would be happy to upgrade that weak secondary. The Eagles here, this is a little tough one because they need a lot of positions. I mean, I do think they need an edge rusher. Don't think they're that great guys to take at this spot. I said I think they're going to take a quarterback, but I don't think it's going to be this early. So, and I don't see them doubling up on corner. I can see them trading down from this spot. Possibly this is their pick. If they keep losing, I can see them trade down. I don't think they'll double on corner, even though that's a possibility. They do need maybe offensive line help. The offensive linemen are pretty solid. Edge rusher, can't really take anyone. Quarterback, obviously, not going to be taking one there. So I think I'm just going to go with best player available, and that's DeMarvin Leal. Yeah, I'm going to go with DeMarvin Leal. Thought about taking a receiver, but I like the receiving corp. They just need someone to throw the ball to. DeMarvin Leal, another great interior great interior defensive lineman. Also can get to the quarterback really well. Great power moves. He uses his big body and big strength to get to the quarterback. Stops the run. Everything that you want for an interior defensive lineman. And with Fletcher Cox getting old, Hargrave is 30 or about to be 30. They're going to need some help on the interior defensive line. And he would be perfect. He would be great in Philly. And I'm already liking the Eagles class with these high picks. I like it. It's been a while. The Giants here, they need a lot of help. I mean, oof. I kind of want to take a quarterback here, but they got 15. I'm going to sit back, wait for the quarterbacks, and I'm going to go with I'm thinking about receiver, but I don't really want to go receiver. I want someone for sure on the offensive line. I'm going to go with a guard here. I'm going with Kenyon Green, the big guy, has played some tackle at Texas A&M. I think he might be playing tackle this year, but I'm not sure. He's another great power guy. Help him in the run game, help him in the pass game. If they're sticking with Daniel Jones, which I sure hope they probably won't, then or whoever the quarterback is, they got to protect him. And that O-line is awful. I think Andrew Thomas can get better, but he hasn't shown too much. So Kenyon Green will slide right into the guard spot, or maybe even tackle if they need to. Washington here, they probably would have been happy if Kyle Hamilton fell. But if Kyle Hamilton doesn't go to the Jags, I will for sure take him with the Eagles. Probably should have done that. I think DeMarvin Leal is a better fit for the Jags, so maybe just flip those. But, it is what it is. I think they can take Kyle Hamilton as well. But the Washington defense, I think it's just been, their safeties have been really bad. I like Jaquan Brisker, too early to take him. I think I'll go with another, probably a interior offensive lineman again, because I don't think there's a good quarterback to take right now. So we're going interior offensive line. We're going with Darian Kinnard, another great guard. I think, he played guard, and he can help out. Brandon Sheriff, they're not going to keep franchise tagging him, and the offensive line unit is not very good, so this would be a perfect pick for them. And now for the Jets, this is where they take the cornerback. They're taking the cornerback number 2, in my eyes, Andrew Booth Jr. out of Clemson. He's been really good. And the Jets need that CB1. He can be that CB1. He's a good player, good versatility, and he would be perfect for the Jets. All right, Dolphins here. Got to be edge rusher. Got to be George Karlaftis. Another great edge rusher. This edge class is pretty solid. I'll say that. And he is also explosive, in the Dolphins, Ogba, whatever his name, Emmanuel Ogba, maybe can move him inside, and then you have Phelps and Karlaftis on the outside, or rotate, and he's another great player. They need help on the edge. They need more guys. They need more depth, and he would be such a great pick at number 10 from the 49ers, the Dolphins pick from the 49ers. He would be a good fit for them. Patriots here, going with Ahmad Garner, a corner. Traded Stephon Gilmore. They're going to need another corner on the outside, and Ahmad Garner is that. Another great lockdown. He's my CB3, and I really like what he brings to the table. A nice guy, nice versatility. I'm saying that a lot, but good man-to-man. Just a great player in general, and he's really good. I'll say that. He's really good. And the Broncos here, interesting one. Do they take a quarterback? I'm going to say no. I'm going to go with a tackle in Charles Cross. I don't know if it's going to be Teddy B, Drew Lock, or a rookie, or a free agent signing again. Or maybe they get Deshaun Watson. I want Deshaun Watson to go to the Broncos or the Panthers, just not the Dolphins. All right? But they need that nice tackle. Got to protect whoever the quarterback is going to be. And Charles Cross will be that tackle. You can play him at left or right. Nice A very good player, very good pass blocker, and that's what you need out of a guy like him. So that's what the Broncos need, and they're going to get that from him. And here's my first quarterback off the board. They say Matt Corral is better. Nuh-uh. Malik Willis has been struggling a few games, but I still think he's quarterback number 1. He is playing with Liberty, but I still think he is the clear-cut number 1, though Matt Corral's right there. Yeah. So, he's like Jalen Hurts, probably with a better arm. So I think we take a quarterback really like Jalen Hurts, and I like that a lot. The Eagles need a quarterback. I mean, Jalen Hurts on some of his throws are embarrassing, either underthrown or then he just chucks it up, overthrown. He needs to be better, and I think we got to take a quarterback here. So I like where we're headed with Malik Willis, DeMarvin Leal, and Derek Stingley. Great start for the Philadelphia Eagles, my favorite team. And now we head to the Panthers. I'm going with corner. Never mind. Not going with corner. I don't know why I said corner. I might want to go quarterback. Don't think Sam Darnold is it. Might want to go quarterback, but I'm not quite sure. Because I think they need tackle. And that tackle can be Ikem Ekwonu. I love the guy. He's a great pass protector. He is listed as a guard. I think he's been playing left tackle this year, and the Panthers need help. I maybe can see a situation where they get their offensive line better and keep Sam Darnold and give him one more year, because that offensive line has been terrible. He's getting pressured like crazy. So if they want to keep him for a year, then they might be set. Giants here, quarterback Matt Corral. Arguably the best quarterback in this class. He's been phenomenal, thrown 19 touchdowns, I believe, and 1 interception in the 7 games that he's played. So he's been looking really good. He's a great passer, and he's solid legs too. Great accuracy, great deep ball accuracy, and he does everything that you want. And he would be a big upgrade over Daniel Jones. Chiefs here. Oh wow, the Chiefs are trash. I didn't think this team would be that bad, but they are god-awful. I'm fine with their offense, maybe. Patrick Mahomes is doing really bad this year. I don't know if he's regressed or something changed in playbooks or anything, where he just doesn't feel comfortable being himself, but something's not right with that offense. And the defense, I don't even know how to say it. I think it's the worst in the league. I mean, it's awful. And you can literally go any position on defense. I'm going with the cornerback, Kaiir Elam. 4th corner off the board, my 4th corner. And they just got to take all, it should be all defensive. Because if Patrick Mahomes gets back to his MVP self, they have a couple receivers. They have some good running backs in Darrell Williams and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They obviously have Kelsey. Their O-line's solid. Their defense is horrible. I mean, the Eagles put up, 30, 40 points on them? That's kind of sad. They still won the game because our defense is trash, but theirs is even worse. And I think as the season goes on, that pick is going to get higher and higher, which may be a good sign for them. I don't see them making the playoffs. And the Falcons are sitting here a pick lower than the Chiefs. You don't see that every day. That's kind of surprising, but hey, the Chiefs are really bad this year. Falcons, I think it's got to be defense. And I'm going Myjai Sanders, another great edge rusher. He's been such a big part in Cincinnati's defense this year, and how they've been 7-0 or 8-0 maybe. Yeah, maybe 8-0. I don't think they had their bad week, but the Falcons need that for sure, edge rusher to go alongside Grady Jarrett, who's been playing on the inside. And they don't really have that guy. So Myjai Sanders would be perfect, versatile, good speed rusher, and he's a great player. We got the Steelers here. This is a quarterback. I think this is a quarterback. And I'm going to go, the quarterbacks are so questionable. Like, I'm going to say it. If Spencer Rattler goes to the draft, he's a dumbass. He got benched by a freshman, a true freshman. Or is he? I think he's a true freshman. And that guy's been playing great. He has a better chance of going drafted than him, from what I've seen. But where's my boy? Is my boy in here? I want to see if. All right, then. I didn't see my guy. Whatever his name is, Sean Clifford in there. Like, come on, guys. I'm going Desmond Ridder. He's been great this year for Cincinnati. They've been back-to-back Cincinnati players. You see, they've been 8-0. He's been a big part of that. Obviously, he's the quarterback, but he's been accurate. He's got great legs. He's like Lamar Jackson, just slightly worse, but I think he can be a great player in the NFL, and the Steelers need an actual mobile quarterback for once. Ben Roethlisberger wasn't really mobile. I don't think he was really mobile. No, he was not, for sure. So they need all the help they can get at quarterback, because Ben Roethlisberger isn't it. Sorry. Vikings at 19, Jordan Davis. He's been a big part in the Georgia defense. He is one of the main reasons why they are 8-0. The offense is playing great, but he is like the centerpiece of that defense. He has been outstanding. Love what he's been putting up. And he just keeps getting better and better every week. Stops the run, gets to the passer. He is the type of player you want, and the Vikings need that in the interior to go along. Michael Pierce is mainly run stuffers. Same with Dalvin Tomlinson. They need that pass rusher. Browns here. I think this has to be a defensive line player. And I like Drake Jackson here. Another great edge rusher. That's kind of been the theme here. Edge rusher. We got Drake, Maiji, George Karlaftis, and then top 3 picks, Thibodeau and Hutchinson. He's big, physical, power move guy, and he will stop the run. He will get to the quarterback. He'll do anything for you guys. And if he gets to the Browns, I'm scared. They're gonna keep getting better and better, and then if they get their guys back from injuries, yeah, they're gonna be a good team. The Saints, best player available here. They say Chris Olave is better. I think Garrett Wilson's better. Route running, catching, he's a great player, and I think he's the better player out of Ohio State. Hasn't been talked. I think he's been talked about, but I'm like, yeah, he's a good player. He's got to get taken here to help. I mean, they've kind of been lost at receiver without Michael Thomas, and even with Michael Thomas, they don't have anyone else. So this has to be Garrett Wilson. And here we go. Our first center of the video. Tyler Linderbaum goes to the Bills. Mitch Morse is there. You can slide him over to guard. If not, you can let Mitch Morse go. Tyler Linderbaum has been the best center in all of college football and has been one of the best offensive linemen in college football. Great pass protector, and he gets out in the field on run plays, and he'd be a great pickup for them. Chargers here. I don't really think I don't really think they need tight end. I mean, they do need tight end, but I like Jared Cook. I like Jared Cook a lot. I'm going receiver. I'm going Chris Olave. Falls all the way here at 23. Just a lot of teams need more positions than wide receivers, and that's sometimes how it is. And Chris Olave falls here to 23, and the Chargers get a steal because then you got that core of Keenan Allen, the nice route running guy.
Mike Williams, you're
go up and get a guy, jump ball receiver. And Chris Olave, kind of a deep threat-ish, and he's also a route running. He gets open, and he catches the football. All right, now we got the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm going. I refuse to put Jaquan Brisker on this team, but I think Daxton Hill would be better for them anyways. Jaquan Brisker is my number 2 safety in college football. If he stays healthy, yes. But I think Daxton Hill is a better fit for them. He can play some slot corner, which they are going to need help with because they really have Trayvon Diggs, and the other guys' crew are not that good. So he can play the safety, which they need safety, and then they can also play at slot corner. Titans here. This has to be a linebacker. And the linebacker is going to be Nakobe Dean. He's been also a huge part on that Georgia defense. Him and Jordan Davis have been like the two leading guys on that D. He's been outstanding, great run stopper, pretty good in coverage, and if the Titans can get him, that just upgrades their defense, which has been the weak point for them. I also like Devin Lloyd and Brandon Smith too. Bengals here. The Bengals have been hella good. Just blew out the Ravens 41-17. It's been kind of unexpected. Didn't expect them to be this good. I thought they were the third best team in their division. They've played like the best, and they're going to need that tackle for the future. And that tackle for the future is going to be Trevor Penning, the big tackle out of Northern Iowa. Another great kid. He's huge. If you thought Spencer Brown is athletic, but he is way more athletic than Spencer Brown. And Spencer Brown was really athletic playing for the Bills now. And Trevor Penning is even more. He's been so good at Northern Iowa. He's athletic. He'll get out and block. He'll do the dirty work. I love the guy. He's a great pick. This has to be a corner for the Buccaneers. Trent McDuffie. It's got to be him. No one else I can really see them taking. And he's a great player. Another great lockdown corner. And they need the depth at the position. Contracts expiring, I believe, for all three of their top corners, Jamal Dean, Sean Murphy-Bunting, and Carlton Davis in the next few years. Richard Sherman's getting old. They're not going to have him forever. And after that, there's no one. Even Richard Sherman's not that good. So if they can't afford to pay one of those guys, Trent McDuffie will step in and play very well for them. And they got other good corners to take the pressure off of him. And here we got the Lions pick from the Rams. I'm taking the man, the myth, the legend, a guy who never leaves the football. He's one of my favorite players to watch, and I watch him every Saturday. Jaquan Brisker, welcome to the Lions. Oh man, I love the kid. Had a forced fumble this Saturday. Had a few sacks. I think
he should have had a touchdown. They called it back.
Yeah. He had two forced fumbles.
Should have had a touchdown.
He should have had a touchdown. They called forwards progress, even though
he didn't even get past the line of scrimmage.
And he never got. They said he was forwards progress because he was stopped, but he was never stopped. So the refs blew that game for us. We still should have won that game. It was disappointing, but Jaquan Brisker was. I finally got to see him in person. I got to the game, and it was unbelievable.
Yeah, he was great.
I loved watching the guys. I was scouting for Penn State. Jaquan Brisker. I watched Jahan Dotson. I watched Rasheed Walker play. Brandon Smith. Those guys that I just can go deeper into when I'm scouting these players. Jaquan Brisker, another great fit. I love the guy. If he stays healthy, he'll be a hell of a player. Raiders here. Their offensive line's been pretty bad. Their defense has been okay. So-and-so. I like an offensive line. Or we go edge. Nah. I think I'm gonna go offensive line here. Someone on the offensive line. I'll go Nicholas Petit-Frere. Haven't watched a ton of film on him, but when I have, he's been really good. I like his pass blocking and he's agile, and I like that. So I think he'll be a good player. Here for the Packers, best player available, Jahan Dotson. Got to be the pick.
They need a weapon.
He gets to play with A-Rod if he stays, hopefully. I want him to go to a good team. He was amazing yesterday, or 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
He had one drop touch. No, it wasn't really his fault. It wasn't his fault.
It was a bad drop.
Yeah. He was amazing. He always is. He had an incredible catch where he came up in triple coverage and caught it. Oh, man, that was sick. That was sick.
It was like triple coverage. Clifford made a horrible throw. It's going to be interception. Comes out of nowhere and gets it.
Yeah. He can go up and get the football. Has great hands. Great route running. If they give him the football more, he'll be amazing. He already is, but
he already is really good.
I like him a lot. He's so good. And for the Ravens here, they got a ton of injuries. The defensive line has been okay. They're gonna need cornerback help. They're gonna need O-line help. They basically need a lot of positions, even though they're still winning games. The injuries are just catching up to them, and That's not good for them. I'm going to go with Zach Harrison, the edge rusher out of Ohio State. I like him a lot. Another edge rusher. That is literally the theme of the video. A draft with all edge rushers. Holy, he's very good. I like him a lot. And the Ravens need that edge rusher. They lost Unique Ngakoue in free agency. And they don't really have anyone else, if I recall, that can... besides Calais Campbell, obviously. And Zach Harrison brings the explosiveness and the quickness off the edge, and which is what they need, pretty much. All right, and the last pick of this video is the Arizona Cardinals, starting off 7-0. They have been unbelievable, and I really think that they could. I really think that they need corner for sure, and it just depends on what corner I'm gonna take. And I'm gonna go with Mykael Wright out of Oregon. He's been another lockdown corner, another great player for the Oregon defense that has been a little lackluster, but him, Noah Sewell, Penei Sewell's brother, playing linebacker, and Kayvon Thibodeaux, they have a guy at each level. They got Mykael Wright in the secondary, Thibodeaux on the line, and Noah Sewell at linebacker, and he's been a great lockdown corner. So that'll do it for this draft. Promise you in a few weeks there will be a 2-round mock draft. That will be exciting, especially if these Eagles pick getting better. I mean, they had a hell of a draft. I like what they did. And I like my Penn State guys getting taken. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Can you guys hit 500 views this time? Last mock draft video probably got 475 maybe. I'll check.
Woo!
But that was awesome. So happy. If we can get 500, that'd be great for us. That'd mean so much to us. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Texas franchise will be out soon. Peace.
And Jags.
Peace.